Hi there, and welcome to the second of my very cheap videos about data structures. So we're going to have a look at a stack today, and what I've got here is my stack. Now there's only one entrance to the stack, and that is at the top. So it's a little bit like when you bury something down at the bottom of a drawer. The first thing to go in is the last thing to come out. So when you put something into the stack, it's called pushing it. You push it to the stack, and then you push something else on top of the stack, and then you push something else on top of the stack. This is another of the restricted data types, a restricted list. If you haven't seen my video on queues, you might want to watch that first. So now when we want to take something off the stack, we pop it from the stack, like that. And then we can pop it from the stack again, and pop it from the stack again. Now we could also do that differently. We could push this to the stack, push this, pop this, push this, pop it, and push it, and pop it. You get the idea of how it works. It just goes in and out like that. Now, why would this even be useful? Well, it's used in recursion in programming languages and maintaining call stacks and all sorts of things that are kind of a bit too technical for the moment. Although you might see a problem in a programming language called a stack overflow. What happens is the program call stack stacks up, push, and eventually get to the point where you try and push, but there's not enough memory left to push something else onto the stack. That's what a stack overflow is. I'm sure I'll do a video on the technicalities of that at some point. A more familiar kind of thing might be, for example, the undo function in a lot of programs. So I'm going to rename these now. So we're going to type a bit of text. Oh, not type. And this is going to be bold, and this is going to be underline, and this is going to be delete. So we're in our application and we type some text. We push that to the stack, and if we were to undo typing the text, we can take it back out. Now, if we make that text bold, and then we underline it, like this, when we come to undo, you undo once to undo the underline, you undo a second time to undo the bold, and then maybe you delete, which pushes onto the stack, and then bold again, which pushes onto the stack. So you can see how this kind of stores the state of something as we go back and forth with it. Stacks are used in interrupts in hardware as well. You might want to have a look at that. And it's really quite a fundamental thing, stacks and queues. So I suggest look at the queue video if you haven't already seen it. If you need to, come and ask me some questions or leave a comment on the video asking me a question there.